Shake 45, we out here right now. Lord Sid Special was great. Rizzy riding out with my big bro, man. Fat Joe's in the building. And I gotta say, man, you heard that. Hold on. Let's lean that back. Hold on. But I was in Jamaica last week, right? I was on vacation with the family, and they pulled me to the side for some spontaneous security check or whatever. I was just like, man, I was fed up, and I'm thinking about the plane shit.
Because you look like an Arab nigga too.
Just slightly. Slightly. It doesn't help with my wife and my kids. They was like, yeah, check this motherfucker right here.
Oh no,
man.
for a fact.
Check him for real. But you were just saying something.
I did that to my nigga TA, and they forever check him the rest of his
Oh,
life.
what you said? Like his name or some shit?
Like I was stupid. Like the customs niggas was with us, and I was like, yo, check this nigga out, TA the Great. For 20 years, they've been pulling him to the back ever since. They put that nigga on the list.
Oh, shit,
no,
son.
I'm glad. Ask TA. That nigga's on the list. He always tell me I ratted him out. Like, niggas be like, yeah.
TA gotta go to the airport 2 hours early just to meet y'all on time.
Over here, sir. Like, it's always my fault.
Oh, my God. Well, we was just talking about this shit at the plane. You was talking about having some people out there ready to go. How did this shit work out?
When I say that distress signal is like, what happened was we had an altercation with this guy 2 times, right? What was it, 2 or 3 times? I don't want to talk bad about it because he knows we talking about him, you know?
Yeah, but it's just twice.
You don't care? Yeah, all right, so it went down, physical.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we won every time, right? So I was in Fort Lauderdale, I'll never forget, and I had the fucking slippers on, everything. Like I was on a cruise. I was just chilling, coming back to New York. And something just, with me, I got the sense. So something just put me on alert where it was just like, so as a nigga walk up, he's super cock diesel, and he walks up with 7 other cock diesel niggas to the ticket booth, and I'm like, I know this nigga from somewhere, this and that, something ain't right. My stomach start turning, like, what's this? So I'm like, oh, that's the nigga we beat up twice, right? And they, in the streets, he's so-called, right? He's like a. The thing is with Fat Joe, we beat up killers, mass murderers. We don't care. Like, we don't care who you is, what you done did. You try to front on me, we washing you. Like, it's just instant. Like, I don't care. So you can't come to me like, yo, that's such and such who killed 3 niggas. I will beat him butt naked in the middle of the shoot.
Still gotta go get it.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not fronting on me. You better off dapping me, keeping it moving. So the niggas up there were like 7 dudes, right? And I'm like, oh shit, that's this nigga. And we did him filthy twice, right? So I'm like, all right,
2 times.
2 times.
Shit.
So he gets his ticket, they get their ticket. I turn the corner. When I turn the corner, I'm alert. They should have just beat me up, right? So, right, real talk. If it was me, I would have washed me in Fort Lauderdale, nigga. I'd have got me out the picture, right? So I said, boom. So when I turn the corner, he's standing there. I'm like, oh shit, it's on. I'm not scared, right? So I see the nigga. I'm like, yo. He was like, yo, what's up? I'm starting like, nigga, what's up? I'm ready to jump. He got 7 cock. These are niggas. I just want you to know, yo, I don't want no beef, man. Tell Percy we cool. We don't want no trouble. This. I couldn't believe it. So he was like copping out, right? And I was like, yeah, all right, no problem. We ain't got no beef. This, that. We fuck around. We getting on the same plane. We sat next to each other on the plane to New York. So I turned around.
Legit
right there. A1, 1A, 1B. That's a fact.
Oh, shit.
That's a fact. And that nigga had first class and everything.
Oh,
right?
shit.
So I went, you know what I'm saying, used the bathroom, and I hit niggas up. I was like, yo, my nigga, look, I got a problem. I arrive at 3:15, LaGuardia Airport, this, that. The nigga we gave the business to, he on this plane with 7 niggas. Oh, why did I do that? We came down that escalator, and he was cool the whole flight. He was like, yo, Joe, man, I'm glad we squashed it, this and this and that. Nigga, we came down that escalator. Niggas was hanging off the chandeliers. It was like 10,000 niggas down there. Oh, yo, God. All these niggas in jail for life, too. Let's be clear.
Oh,
right?
My God.
All them niggas that was at the airport is in jail for life. The scum of the scum, the worst niggas you seen to ever live in the Bronx. God, niggas, God, oh God, oh. I'm like, yo, just chill. That nigga said he left his bags. He kept
just walked right the fuck up out LaGuardia. I know he was thinking in his head like, yo,
and the
Joe,
nigga,
we just
listen,
squashed
the
everything.
Nigga had a chain on, right? So niggas was like, where you at? Yo, what about this nigga with the chain? Like the niggas who never leave the projects was in that airport so deep, nigga.
Oh my God.
And they was like, yo, you seen the nigga with the chain? What's up? Like they was in the airport. Like, this is federal. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, boom. So I let the nigga I gave him my word, it's over. When I give you my word, it's my word. So he leaves, right? My phone rings in 2 minutes. It was Chris Gotti. And Chris Gotti was like, yo, you seen homeboy such and such? I was like, yeah, Chris. He was like, but you told him it's over. I said, yeah. He said, you had 500 niggas in the air. I said, yo, Chris, I don't know if he was setting me up.
So homie called Chris?
He called Chris because he know I'm cool with Chris.
Uh-huh.
He was like, yo, tell this nigga, yo, I thought we squashed it. This nigga had 5,000 niggas in the airport. Yo, that was crazy, man. It was going to go down in the airport.
Close call. You know what? That's good on his part. Like, that's good. He was like, yo, Joe, it's over. Just to come out, I would have loved to have seen his face, though.
I seen one time.
I know he was probably
I'm going to tell you one
shit.
real quick. One time I was at Dyckman. We was like 3 or 4 deep. Was you with me that time?
Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to the mayor.
Yeah. Yo, so I was talking to, we got into it with some niggas, just words. Mm-hmm. But these niggas was deep or whatever, and they was talking, It's sad, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. You should not be talking to Fat Joe like in a
disrespectful way,
because you're gonna get it, bro. There's just no way around it, man. You're gonna get
just
touched.
Don't do it, man.
Yeah, you can't be, man. So I'm like, so these niggas like 15 deep, we 3 deep. The nigga talking about, nigga, anything.
No. Here we go.
I'm in Dyke, nigga. It might have took all of the maximum 3 minutes for you to hear cars going, hey, 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 hey,
skirting all over the place.
Doors opening, niggas running out, where go, where, niggas. The niggas turned around. It was about 150 niggas out there in 3 minutes. Niggas was like, oh my God, they walking. Yo, what happened? Nah, nothing, Poppy. Them niggas, them was the Puerto Ricans.
The Puerto Ricans
that don't even talk English, my nigga, and they in jail for life. Papi, ¿qué pasa? Vamos a ver lo que yo veo. Explotamos el sitio, coño.
No.
I'm like, no. It's cool, but every now and then you gotta wake niggas up.
Oh,
you gotta wait. Every now and then them niggas gotta be like, Jesus.
You know what? The funny part about it is, like, every time I've had a chance, whether it be professionally in a studio or just outside talking, you can have these conversations with Fat Joe at any given time. But the great thing is, right now you got even more like I said, productivity. Like, the music is out there right now. Everybody's at attention.
The music is a smash hit. Attention. That's the verdict is in.
Yo,
I walked in the door. They told me, yo, don't worry about nothing. That shit on major rotation.
It's already been written. Now, this is the thing I do want to say to you, Joe. First of all, shout out to our brother Dre.
Oh no, Dre in the island right now.
One of the hottest cats.
Nah, he literally on the island where the backyard is the beach. That nigga chilling. He's screaming at the ocean. Like, he don't even got beef with nobody. He's screaming at the ocean.
He's in a perfect place. Mm-hmm. But then you're not playing fair, because then you go get Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I just looked at. I didn't even before I even heard the song. D the Weatherman in the building. Shout out to Rec Benham in here, Percy up in there. I just look at the words on the fucking email. Fat Joe, Dre, Chris Brown. Let me close my fucking laptop. I don't even hear this shit. I don't even hear it. I don't gotta hear it.
That shit out of here, man.
Like, do
God
people,
is great.
Like, people ever walk up to you like, Joe, you just not playing fair, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, let us into this. Like, let us have some room on this shit.
I make these songs, man. I'm like, I really do this. Like, it's really my life. You know what I mean? The people we need to thank is my family, because they come second to this shit. You know what I'm saying? My family on vacation, they up here in New York. They don't even see me. I've been doing interviews since 9 this morning. Yesterday too. Like, if not, I'm shooting a movie. Like, they allow me to do this. You know what I'm saying? The other day, the greatest thing happened to me. The other day, I went to see The Equalizer, and I sat down with my wife, and the commercial for Night School came on.
Wow.
So sometimes they got to see what you work. Yo, ma, remember the month and a half in Atlanta where you was calling me fat fuck my mother's a lesbian, this, that? I really made that movie. Like, I'm in the movie, ma. Like, I'm working.
I'm really doing
When the
this.
record come out, she be like, and everybody call her, oh, Joey, new record. And she's like, I said, ma, you don't have to make that.
Right.
You know, because they don't want you to leave the house if they can't.
They want you to
so
stay
they
there.
want you there. So I'm like, yo, ma, I gotta work. Like, you know, that's how we pay the bills. It's crazy, man.
Well, I mean, one of the things that I've always tipped my cap to you about, and especially the era that you come out of, is the work ethic. Like what I see now, and I just got to say this real quick. Joe has like one of the best set of ears when it comes to talent that's out there. But one of the things I've always respected about you is it's just a work ethic. We always talk about this. The one thing that fucking
I'm gonna tell you where I look.
perplexes me is that so many younger artists, they don't want to necessarily do it. I don't understand that part.
All right, I always had a serious work ethic, but where I really learned to turn up was Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne, you know, God bless Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne, I used to go to the studio and his records was #1 and Young Money, he was the hottest nigga in the game, and he wouldn't go to the club. He would just be in the studio and just doing song after song after song, and I'd just be up there with him, and I'd be like, yo, this nigga work. And then I was like, all right, if I want to be a new school guy and not an old school guy, I got to work like this guy. You understand?
Right.
So I always had like, you know, when back in the days, Don Cartagena and all that, I would put a poster. This has never been told, by the way. This is breaking news.
All right.
I would put a bullseye on Jay-Z because he was the hottest nigga at the time and be like, all right, my shit got to be hot like his shit. So while I'm writing my rhymes and I'm writing my album, I'll be like, if it ain't fucking with his shit, it ain't rocking. And I did the same thing when Eminem was #1. The same thing with Lil Wayne's #1. Like I put a fucking Bin Laden up there. Like, yo, shit got to be better than they shit or close to they shit.
To even see the light of day.
Yeah, because so when I seen Lil Wayne, I was like, this is new. Of course, we heard Tupac doing that, but Tupac thought he was going back to jail forever. But Lil Wayne, he's the one who just like, he was the hybrid. You know what I mean? And I seen how he worked, and I was like, oh my God, I got to work like him in order to be successful. And that's the type of game. You know how everything's like, you know, it's sad to say niggas be clout chasing moments. Like, 2 weeks ago was Rest in Peace Junior. Now we don't hear about it.
Right.
Now it's Tekashi got robbed. Now it's like shit just be changing.
And it moves so fast.
Yeah, man. Even I'm guilty of like the new way of thinking because I remember last year I went to see somebody perform who I loved their music, and their album was like a month old, and he started doing records of the album. I was like, yo, this shit old. Like, it's real talk.
It's less than 45 days out, and it's like, yo, it's just
niggas,
sometimes I look at my iTunes, like, you know, I'm taking in a lot of music, and shit just get pushed down, and you like, yo, where the music going? You gotta be flipping the shit, and you be like, yo, it's only been 2 weeks. Shit feel like fucking 5 months.
These are some forgetful motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, but the good thing is that, you know, when it comes to like nostalgic, not even nostalgic, timeless music, you got that, and you make music for
these
that.
Niggas. It's a different kind of battle I got. It's always competition, and it's always about legacy. So what I'm trying to do now is we come from the era of the greatest. We saw the greatest rappers ever, right? And then it came a time where our greatest rappers were trying to do music and they fell off. And they wasn't on beat. They couldn't move with the time. They couldn't this. And these was the gods. These the niggas we would build statues of. If we were rich enough to build gold statues,
definitely would.
We would build gold statues of these niggas in front of our lawns. We would, right? So they all like started falling off beat. They couldn't keep up with the times. So with me, I said, yo, you know what? I'm getting better with time. You know what I'm saying? And I keep getting better and better. So I said, you know, I could beat everybody with the marathon. Like I could beat everybody. Like I'm beating everybody. Like if you look at the class of 9-3 and Joe,
by far.
it's not even, we only got Jay-Z in the way.
Yeah.
And he's the billionaire nigga. It's gonna be hard to beat him.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But like LL had the longevity, one of my idols. He had the biggest longevity of the time. He would come back, who do you love?
Yep.
You for sure.
Going right back at it.
Yeah. So you be like, damn, this nigga LL never gonna stop. But when he went and took the acting more serious, and he opened up that path. So that's what it's about for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Making great music, but at the end of the day, I gotta do some undeniable things. That's how I feel, to be like in that list when niggas be like, yo, that nigga Joe Crack, man, y'all gotta stop.
How we looking on the
That's
date?
where we at
It's
right
still
now.
It's still family ties, right?
Still
we
family
doing it.
ties.
Well, do we have it?
So we waiting for this to heat up, go top 10 in America, God willing, which
Knock
we
on wood.
anticipate.
Yep.
Right?
It's already on the way.
Put that album out. The album is done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The album is done. It's fire. It's really, really crazy. So we just letting that go, and then the next single is even dumber than this one. So we good. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll start Dre's solo. We'll start Fat Joe solo.
And then we start Great Rizzy solo. That's right. That's what I'm talking about, man. TS, baby. TS. Fat Joe, as always, man.
Yo,
I
God
appreciate
bless,
you,
man.
brother.
Thank
For
you,
real, man. I appreciate you coming through. Yo, look, I want y'all to make sure you follow Fat Joe at all times, at Fat Joe.
At Fat Joe.
And do we have anything like website-wise you want, anything we need to make sure that you go to?
We got Fat Joe, and if you want some fly gear, go up to Up NYC. That's
Definitely.
at Up NYC. That's the best sneaker store in the fucking globe, and we good.
That's what it is right there. It's Great Rizzy right here with Fat Joe. We're going to kick it around right here in the studio for the minute. We're going to play some music for y'all. In fact, we're going to get into this next song because it's all about this attention. Why don't you introduce it for these
they
folks?
always want attention. It's Joe Crack the Dawn, Dre of Cool and Dre, and of course, your man, Chris Brown. It's going down. Attention, baby. Produced by Street Runner. Street Runner, what up?
Breezy, what's up? Lord Sears Special. We out here, Shade 45. Yeah.